Hello YouTube. Today I show you how I play different footstep sounds on different meshes, surfaces or terrains. And as you can see here, when I walk here outside, then I play a different footstep sound compared to here inside this building. And how did I do that? Well, I show you this in a second. Let's stop this here first. And let's check my character model. And here I created this left foot trigger on the foot bone, on the left foot, as well as on the right foot. And this trigger is an on-tag enter trigger, and it triggers only on objects with tag ground. You don't have to do that, but I do it in this project because otherwise it could maybe trigger on other things which I don't want that it triggers. So that's why it's here on objects with tag ground. And on trigger it stores the collider of that object which triggered the trigger, and it stores this information in the local variable surface. So we need to create a local variable. It could be also global variable, but in my case I use a local variable on the player, which is a game object variable called surface. And you have to create then something like that too. And let's see, what else do we need? We need this trigger fires a condition. Of course we also need a sphere collider and set to trigger here at the foot. Let's check the foot here first so that we can see that better. Can we see that when I go here? Yeah, we see it here. And yeah, this trigger fires a condition, a custom condition, which I created, I think, today. I really can't remember if it was today or yesterday. Yeah, what does this condition do? It checks here condition as texture. Texture is this custom condition. You provide here the target game object, which is in this case the surface variable, local variable. You could actually drag here in any game object, but of course everything needs to be automated, right? So we provide here this surface variable where this trigger stores the collider, and this not the collider, it actually stores the game object of this collider. So this condition reads now this variable and checks there for a terrain or mesh renderer, and looks there for the texture or the name of the texture. And so we specify here a name. In our case, or in my case, it's arch floor, and it looks now if this game object has a texture name named arch floor. And if it has this name and I am moving, this character is moving, condition is also a custom condition as far as I know, and so it's also downloadable on the GameCreator hub. Then it fires this action, which is also a custom action. Play random 3D sound audio source. It's based on the play random 3D sound, but in this case I added a few things so that it fits my requirements for this project here. And yeah, this action fires here this random footstep sounds, and you need to set up here a few things like audio source. You could, before I continue here with that, you could actually use also the play random 3D sound. You don't have to use my version. But it has one advantage if you use my version, because if you specify the audio source, which is Footsteps audio source, which we see here on the left side. Footstep audio source. As we specified it, we can now make certain checks in this action, because the play random 3D sound plays, I think, 50 different audio sources, and this action plays only one audio source, so it checks always if this audio source is already playing a footstep, and if it is playing already a footstep, then it doesn't play another footstep because it would sound odd, right? So this would be the advantage if you use this custom or my customized play random 3D sound version. Also, it adds a feature called play clip delay, so you could set here something like 0.1 seconds delay until it plays the footstep sound. And this is just I added this because I wanted to avoid to edit every footstep sound. So some footstep sounds need to play a bit slower, so in this case I made this play clip delay, and yeah, that's it actually. And here we have also a pitch here, random pitch. Actually, you can just keep it this on value 1, so it's optional if you make here a random pitch. What does it do? It just modifies here this list of audio clips, the play pitch of this audio clips, so that it doesn't sound always the same. It's optional. You can do that with, I think, with the onboard actions of GameCreator. So we have here now the first condition. When the condition is met, play this random sounds, and if it's not met, then do nothing right now. Of course, we had a second surface here, and so we need to create another if condition for the second surface. So in this case, we have here then floor instead of arch floor. We have now only the name floor, and if the collider touches or is in collision with an object which has the texture name floor, then it plays footstep concrete running audio clips. And to add a second if statement, you have to click here on add clause here in the condition, and then you can make the next condition check. As well, I added here as like the other one, characters moving, and it has to move, otherwise don't play it. Don't play these footstep sounds. Currently on else I have nothing. I added it once on else, and then it was kind of messed up. I'm not quite sure why, but I try to figure it out. But this is right now the setup, and with this setup it's possible to play different footstep sounds on different meshes and terrains. So I hope you like this little tutorial and it clears something up for you so that you can make this yourself, because before I used this fully GameCreator made footstep system, I was using Invector's footstep system, and yeah, it works also quite well, but why do I need to clutter my project with more assets when I can do everything with GameCreator? And I have here in this case also the freedom to change many settings that it fits my requirements, you know, which I probably couldn't do with or I could do also with the Invector version, but it would be more complicated. So here is the easier version. Yeah, that's it. Hope you liked it. See you next time.